Alright. So I know this is like something that's been around for a little bit now, but I just like keep on seeing it like on my For You page and stuff. Like I literally opened up X. Like I would never like go on this website willingly, but I just have to see what people are saying about this. And it's all about Dana White saying, "Oh, I can't trust John Jones. He needs people to count on." He's like, "Yeah, I could trust Conor McGregor to be on this fight because he's always been that guy." Like McGregor literally pulled out 303 against Michael Chandler because of a toe injury. Like I don't even know how we could like say he's still that guy. I don't think. Listen, I'm gonna be honest. I don't think McGregor or John Jones are gonna end up fighting on this card. And I just hate it when people say, "Oh yeah, nah, it's what we all want. Jones doesn't deserve shit. Jones is this. Jones is that." It's like, who else would you want Tom Aspinall to fight on the White House card? One of my friends literally told me, "Hey man, I'd rather watch Volkov versus Aspinall." Like, what the hell are you talking about? What do you mean Volkov versus Aspinall over John Jones? John Jones is one of the greatest of all time. Now, listen, I am a critic of John Jones. I don't really like the guy. It's not all just like out of the cage stuff. Even in the cage, it's like, dude, I mean, he lost to Reyes. These ones aren't like amazing. Overall, still a good guy. He's like number two on my GOAT list. But it's still like it's a White House card in America. We need an American fighter. We can't get Tom Aspinall versus Volkov. It's just like, come on, like let's lock in. And I would bet my house. I would bet every like parcel of like my net worth that Dana White, if he could get John Jones, like he would. He's like saying like the billion to one that John Jones would be on that White House card. Like shut up, Dana White. It's not even. Nobody's gonna believe that. Like I don't know why people are like, oh yeah, no, John Jones, he's gonna get what he deserves, and he's not gonna be on that card. Like if Dana White could put him on that card, he'd do it in a heartbeat. I think. I mean, listen, maybe Dana White is being serious, but the guy is promoting boxing right now. I'm recording this literally the day of Canelo versus I don't know, boxing's kind of irrelevant. What's the other guy's name? Crawford. And literally, it's like, do we really want to like believe what Dana White? It's like there's literally Lopez versus Silva the next day. Why isn't Dana White? I mean, okay, there's definitely more money in Crawford versus Canelo, but listen, you're the main UFC promoter. You're the president. You're like a 9% stockholder or shareholder. Sorry. It's like, come on, know what your values are. I don't think people should trust so much word into what Dana White says. Obviously, this guy is kind of one foot out the door. He doesn't really seem to care too much. I think he's kind of just chasing money and what's more exciting at the time. Personally, I think, Silva versus Lopez is a little bit more exciting than Canelo versus Crawford. But I mean, I'll watch both. I'll watch both events. And maybe I'll have an opinion that changes on that. But at the end of the day, it's like, I think people hate on. Okay, the John Jones hate is deserved, but it's like, think about it. White House card in America. We want an American to fight for the heavyweight title. Tom Aspinall is one of the most exciting fighters we have. I want to see Tom Aspinall knock John Jones out. I don't know why we want to see some random fight Aspinall. Okay, listen, heavyweight has some okay guys, not all randoms, but none of them is John Jones. John Jones, this is like the last chance John Jones is going to be able to get a fight. Or John Jones has a chance of fighting. And if John, okay, but the main thing is I don't think John Jones wants to fight. I just don't think he wants to fight. I mean, he has a great career. He's already gotten the heavyweight title. I don't think he was going to want to do it and risk it against someone who is Aspinall, who's going to rock him. Anyways, I'm talking about this like Aspinall's just going to beat Cyril Gane. He's probably going to beat Cyril Gane. I know I'm kind of yapping right now, but it's just like so annoying when I see on my For You page and I see like, oh, Dana White won't let John Jones on the card, and I'll check the comments and people are like celebrating that we don't get like one of the biggest fights in the history of the sport. It's like, come on, guys. John Jones versus Aspinall would have so much hype casually, like among like normal, UFC fans. Maybe not so much among like, hardcore UFC fans. They're just like, oh no, man, Aspinall's just gonna knock him out, man, in 2 minutes. Whatever. Anyways, this goes. I don't even know that's what they think. I'm not really super hardcore fan in that sense. I just like to see big fights. I like to see people fight. I appreciate fighting. Fighting looks great, but also if the two guys are gonna have a good fight, and if those two guys are also the biggest names in their weight class, I don't know why we wouldn't want to have them to fight. Now, anyways, I don't know. I've been recording for like 5 minutes. I said a lot. I also said a whole bunch of nothing. Also, tripping over my words a lot, but I don't really care. It's a little bit more of an emotional video. And, I don't know. If you, like, listen, I can understand not liking John Jones. I don't like John Jones. But if you think anybody else should fight Tom Aspinall at a White House event that's like not named John Jones, I just can't take that opinion seriously. This would be one of the biggest cards, biggest fights. I don't really want to talk too much about McGregor versus Chandler or whatever. I don't. McGregor versus Chandler. Chandler's probably gonna beat him or something. McGregor's busy beating up kids in Italy. Chandler's low key underrated in the fact that he's really only been against the top guys. He fought Dan Hooker, knocked him out in the first round. Fought Tony Ferguson, knocked him out too. I don't know why I'm just yapping right now, but you know what I mean. I feel like this fight, McGregor versus Chandler's gonna have just hype, and that fight's not gonna be super amazing. And I don't think people are necessarily gonna care about this as much as like two legitimate, healthy, in good shape fighters like Aspinall versus John Jones, because that would be so much more. I would like to see McGregor versus Chandler. I'm just not like super hyped up for it, because I want to see Aspinall like really put himself into like superstardom. Because right now everyone understands that he's really good, very entertaining. He's like a cool, chill guy, and like I'm a guy that likes to see fighters talk a little bit of trash, like kind of be a little bit more. They don't have to be like super nice for me, but Aspinall is a really nice guy, but he backs it up because he knocks everybody out in the first round, And he's just a normal, cool, chill guy. He's not like necessarily boring. It's just, I need somebody like John Jones to be like, you're just a pawn in my game, whatever. John Jones says some crazy things to Reyes. It's just too bad Reyes beat him, but got robbed. But anyways, listen, this is a very unorganized kind of yap session. I don't really expect anybody to get anything from this, but I just want people to think a little bit more about what they really want, what would be better for the sport. And it's obvious that Jones versus Aspinall is like the biggest fight that people could ever get. I don't know why people wouldn't want that. I don't know why people think that Dana White wouldn't also want that. But anyways, I think John Jones isn't going to fight again in the UFC. I don't even know if Conor McGregor is really going to fight in the UFC, but it's where I'm at. And well, hopefully you enjoy the fights tomorrow. Lopez and Silva.